How we doing, guys? Welcome back to episode 4 of season 3 of the Batter's Box.
We're humming. We're humming. The
If you're
boys are
wondering why,
buzzing.
if you're wondering why we're wearing the same clothes, it's because this was filmed right after episode 3. So
Hey, we're never
we're
gonna know that. Let's be so for real. No one was putting that together.
we're coming off a 9-for-9 grid and the AL Central, and today we're
NL
talking
Central.
about. Did I say AL?
Yeah, it's okay. I did too last episode.
That's a tough look from the kid. Um,
We're
but
going out
today
east.
my favorite AL East with my boys. So let's get into it, man.
Let's do
I'm
it.
excited for this one.
You should be. It's your squad.
I know, man. It was a big year for the AL East last year.
Yeah. A show.
Good group of guys. All
All
right.
right.
So we both have the Blue Jays winning the division here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I mean,
I've
everything you need to
I've
know, you
uh,
watched last year. I mean,
yeah.
AL champions, very close to MLB champions. Literally like inch and a half, not even. So I think they run it back. I think they run it back.
Yeah. Yeah, I have them over 88.5 here today. Um, sorry, we're gonna walk and talk here. I'm gonna go sit with my dog because he is barking currently.
Rudy,
Rudy,
legend,
what's up, dude?
legend of the game, Rudy.
Oh, man. He's gotten a whole lot bigger since the last time.
Sheesh. The people haven't seen Rudy in a minute.
I know, man.
Um,
You probably won't. I'm just gonna sit on the chair while he sits on the couch, but
Valid,
isn't that
but I
right,
agree.
boy?
I got, I got, I got the Blue Jays running it back, winning the division, and their line set at 88 and a half. And I think they go over that. They won 94 games last year, and they did a lot in the off season. So I think they take a step up. I think they're going to be a mid 90 win team again. Um, they could theoretically get close to 100. I don't think they're going to win 100 games, but hey, you never know. I do think they're winning the division.
This lighting is terrible. My goodness.
It's all
Hey,
good.
man, the things that we sacrifice for our dogs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There you go. Lay down, boy. Good boy. Uh, yeah, no, everything you said, I completely agree with. They're just a complete offense, right? Um, they're not trying to hit all homers, but good things happen when you make good contact, and that's what you
Yeah.
saw with the Blue Jays, right? Like
Yeah.
I think you saw it mainly in the Yankees Blue Jays series,
Hmm.
where the Yankees just kind of you could tell their offense was stalling, and they just had a bunch of guys that like home run or bust, and the Blue Jays just have a bunch of guys that can like get on base, and you hang a curveball, you try to sink a fastball by them, they can hit the ball over the fence. But it's not like their main focus. Their main focus is to get on base and getting hits, and good things happen when you put the ball in play.
Absolutely.
So I agree. I think they're going to go over by kind of a wide margin. Um, but I think it's going to be a close divisional race.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. This is definitely one of the more exciting divisions all around because I could see really any of these teams except for maybe the Rays winning the division. And I wouldn't be entirely surprised.
yeah.
So,
Uh, I have Red Sox at second. You have Yankees at second.
yep.
Um, I have them over 87.5 here for the Red Sox. What do you think of the Red Sox here?
Yeah, I agree. I think the Red Sox go over, picking up Suarez, picking up some other dudes for that pitching staff. I mean, your rotation is very good. One of the better rotations in the MLB, I would say. And then you guys got a lot of young talent, infield, outfield, all around. So I think those guys start to develop, take a step up. And I mean, Crochet is going to be there day in, day out. And Rudy's going to root for them every day. So
Yes,
yeah, I
sir.
think I think they go over. I mean, they won 89 games last year. The line's at 87 and a half, and I think they have as good, if not better, of a year this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're a lot better than people think they are, which is kind of the common theme the last couple of years with the Red Sox. They proved it last year, though. I think a full year of Roman Anthony is just going to be, um, he's going to be the biggest thing. He's going to be the biggest X factor for them. Um, but the pitching rotation, like you said, it's like one of the best rotations in baseball. Ranger
Yeah.
Suarez has one of the best playoff ERAs you can see. Um, a lot of ground ball pitchers, a lot of pitchers with a lot of extension. Um, and they got Sonny Gray, which it's kind of hilarious. We were talking about the Blue Jays. Uh, on paper, Sonny Gray had a just as good, if not better, season than Dylan Cease last year.
Dylan
Uh,
Cease is also listed as the Blue Jays' third starter via
yeah,
ESPN's depth chart. But pretty wild to have $270 million dedicated to your third starter.
yeah, and I think, yeah, I think that rotation kind of it's a close race with the Blue Jays right there.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think anybody wants to go into a playoff series facing Crochet, Ranger Suarez, and whoever their third's going to be, whether it be Sonny Gray or Brian Bayo. Like that can win you a wild card series right there.
Absolutely.
Uh, which I think is something we lacked last year. It's like we had Brian Bayo starting game two. Um, he just wasn't experienced enough in the playoffs to be able to like put together a good, uh, like a good postseason
Yeah.
game, right? So I think him having pressure off of his back this year as
Mm,
well, he's either going to be the third or fourth starter, and that's going to hopefully make him take a step up. I mean, we'll talk about him in a little bit here, but um,
yeah.
like a really, really great year. Um, but this rotation is so good. This rotation is legit. Like WAR wise, it's the best rotation in baseball. WAR
Yeah.
projection wise, it's the best in baseball.
Yeah.
Um, and like our offense isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. I think you have guys that like can pop you 30 homers. Um, a lot of guys are going to be in that 20 to 30 range, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, like Pete Alonso, I'm upset we didn't sign Pete Alonso. He would have been a great freaking guy to have. Like, who wouldn't
Yeah.
love to have Pete Alonso hitting 45 homers over Fenway Park, which is what he would have done. I don't
Yeah.
understand the Red Sox. Uh, like, I don't understand what they mean when they say that he wasn't a good fit because there's just no world in which he wasn't a good fit for the Red Sox. Um, I'm just upset that they didn't go the extra mile to try to get him. But
Yeah.
um, like our offense isn't that bad. I think it really just relies on Roman for the offense. Um,
Mm,
but just like you saw it, like when he played, he's so patient at the plate for being younger than both of us. Like
yeah.
so patient. Like pitchers truly fear him at this young of an age. And you see a lot of prospects that kind of like fall. But you can just tell he's not like that. Like he's gonna be an all-star in this league for a long time, win a couple of MVPs even. Um, so I think he takes a step up this year, and we'll talk about him in a little bit as well. But
Yeah.
he's phenomenal, just from what I've seen. Um, and bullpens what kind of scares me for the Red Sox a little bit. But I think we have enough starting pitching depth to where you throw some of those guys in the bullpen and
Yeah.
they thrive. Peyton Toll is going to thrive in the bullpen. Um, so we'll see. I mean, we just have a whole lot of options. Who's going to be that fifth starter and who's going to go into the bullpen? Who's going to be traded this week? I think one of them gets traded this week. Um, we still have Duran. I think we'll end up with Duran here um, as we turn in. And then but we just need one more infielder because IKF can't be starting at second base every single game for us. Moving on, I have the Yankees at third, you have the Yankees at second. Their over under is 91 and a half,
Mm,
and I
yeah.
have them hitting that under um, because of age. Um, I think Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Garrett Cole, Max Fried, actually. Um, Cody Bellinger, like a lot of these guys that are 1 year older, it's just gonna hurt them. Like Aaron Judge is gonna be Aaron Judge. He's gonna, you know, probably win MVP for the AL, but I think Garrett Cole coming off of Tommy John. Is that his second Tommy John?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it is.
Because if it is, I mean, what is he, 36 now? I mean, look, I've talked about it. It's just not a good idea to give pitchers that much money that late into their careers. Um, 35. He's 35. He turns 36 in September. So he's gonna be 36 during the postseason. Um, it's hard for me to imagine that he'll be leading that pitching staff. I assume he'll be number two behind Max Fried. Uh, Colors O'Dom once again a year older. So that's why I have them going under and behind the Red Sox. But once again, it wouldn't surprise me if they win that division. Like you were saying, like it doesn't surprise me if anybody wins that division.
Really. I think this is a really good line at 91 and a half. You have the under. I have the over, and I also have them in second place. As you mentioned, uh, it's tough. They won 94 games last year. Um, they didn't like look amazing for most of the season. Like the beginning, they looked like they were going to run away with the division, but then the Blue Jays stepped up. At the same time, I think getting Garrett Cole back is a huge add for them. I think that bumps them up and kind of offsets any of the loss that they take, just like year to year aging, decrease, and whatnot. I think Garrett Cole is going to be a huge part coming back, and I think they're excited to have him back. I mean, I know they're excited to have him back because he's a stud. But yeah, I think they're going to be barely over, but I think they're going to be over probably like 93 wins, about where they were last year.
Yeah, I mean that I think that 2-3 is pretty reversible, but why do you have the Yankees with the edge over the Red Sox?
I mean, to be honest, the Yankees didn't really impress me last season. And they still beat the Red Sox. I know the Red Sox are taking a huge step up this year. Um, I don't know. I think we need to see one more year of those young guys developing before they kind of pass like Stanton, Judge, Cole, and the Yankees. I think there's a shift coming in the like rivalry dynamic, but I don't think it's this year. I think it's next year.
Yeah, I'd love to see like a ALCS or something like that in
Yeah,
the next couple of years. I mean, I went to the wild card game, like the wild card series. By the way,
yeah.
we'll talk about this at another episode. It should 100% go back to the All-Star game. Or sorry, not All-Star, wild card game. I said All-Star game, didn't I?
I think so. Yeah,
I went to the wild card game, like one of the
yeah,
wild card games, game
yeah,
two. Um, it was just so electric to just see Red Sox Yankees again in the playoffs.
yeah, yeah,
I'd be shocked if we didn't see it the next couple of years, to be honest.
yeah,
And a Red Sox Yankees pennant, there's nothing really better than that. Um, but yeah, I agree.
yeah, yeah. No, this will be a very fun division going forward. Yeah. Next up, we got the Orioles. We both have them at 4, going under 85 and a half. Um, I think you would agree with me in saying that they're going to be a lot better this year. They got Pete Alonso.
Taylor
Um,
Ward.
their pitching genuinely cannot get any worse. Last year, I don't know what happened, but their pitching was just absolutely abysmal. Um, just really bad. It was tough, but they won 75 games last year, and I think they take a big step up. Um, Also a very young team, a lot of growth room. I think they're probably around 500 at the end of the year. Hopefully a little bit above for the sake of like I low key like the Orioles. I want to see them succeed. I think they're fun to watch, and I think Pete Alonso is going to be a big part of that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I have them
Yeah,
under 85 and a
yeah,
half.
I completely agree. But I think what sets them apart from the Red Sox, Yankees, and Orioles, or sorry, Red Sox, Yankees, and Blue Jays, is that bullpen and rotation. Like it's not even close to good enough to
Yeah,
compete with these guys. And
yeah,
like late in games, if you're up by two or three, I don't know if I trust the Orioles bullpen as much as I do the Red Sox, Yankees, or Blue Jays.
yeah,
Um, so I think pitching is going to lose a lot of games for the Orioles.
yeah. And we
Kind of,
saw that
kind of,
last year.
yeah, kind of like the Blue Jays 2024 almost you saw. Um, the Blue Jays lose a lot of games because of their bullpen. I think they had like the most blown saves of baseball or something like that. Um, they just, I don't know. So, but anytime you can close that gap and you add to your bullpen, I wonder if maybe we'll talk about Adley in a little bit here, but at the trade deadline, if Adley is really not, showing you um, anything good, do you trade him for a bullpen piece or something like that? I think Mason Miller may be on the market again, so we'll see.
A lot of potential. A lot of potential.
The Tampa Bay Rays or the uh not 100% sure where they're playing Tampa Bay Rays.
I believe it's still in Tampa.
Okay, there we go.
I saw
The renderings.
um
I
yeah,
should throw these up on the screen actually.
it was unclear to me if it would be ready for this season. I don't think it would
I
be,
don't think
but
so, no.
they were sending out like early access, like you could get tickets before other people. Like I saw a link out for that from the Rays. So I think it's getting close. It looked pretty nice, but
Bro, stop freezing.
regardless, I have the Rays under 77 and a half. This is a tough one for me. Because I was the guy, I still kind of am, that's like, hey, it's the Rays. The Rays don't Ray. They're going to find a way to be really close to 500 at the end of the year. But they won 77 games last year, and I don't know, it's a good line, but I think they're going to struggle in this division. I think it's more so that this division is going to beat them down and less of the Rays not being good. So I think they're always going to find a way to be a good baseball team, but this division is tough as we've seen from these top four teams. I think they're going to get beat up a little bit. So
Yeah,
I got them
it's
under, but barely.
it's not good enough. Um, there's a clear jump between fourth place, like whoever comes in fourth place and the Rays.
Yeah,
Uh, and it's kind of sad to see, but um, give them a couple of years, give them a new stadium. And I think also having opponents play at that stadium hasn't helped them at all. Um,
yeah,
like having opponents play at a spring training stadium in Florida and just watching those balls fly,
yeah,
I don't think it helps. I think it hurts them more than it helps them.
yeah. Tough.
Okay. I couldn't find the rendering, so we're gonna move on.
Dang.
Uh, we're gonna go to the team MVPs.
That's ooh,
Okay, so for the Blue Jays MVP, I've already Clement. Um, broke the MLB record for hits in a postseason with 31 or 30.
dog. Ooh. Yeah, Ernie Clement is a beast. He was so fun to watch last postseason.
30.
Um,
Yeah. He actually beat Randy Rosarena, who we talked about in the last episode.
yeah,
Um, but I mean, it felt like he could get to anything. Like that was what the most crazy thing was to me. It's like a ball in the dirt he could put in play. And
yeah,
that's like what wins you postseason games. It's like guys that get on base and he can drive the
yeah,
ball the other way, drive the ball into the gap and stuff like that. Also, once again, like another guy on this team that like if you hang a pitch, he's gonna bang it.
yeah,
Um, so I think he's like the perfect leadoff guy.
yeah. Definitely like shades of like Luis Ariz, Nico Horner, but honestly with more pop than them. Um, very scary as he. gets a little bit older, a little bit more developed, like he could be a dog. He could be a
Yeah.
very, very good player on this team. And definitely the MVP, I agree. But I'm going to go elsewhere and give it to the person who has earned it the past few years. If I'm going to be so honest, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Um, you probably didn't want to be basic and go Vladdy Jr., which I respect, but somebody has to. So, uh, I mean, we've seen what he can do. We saw him absolutely go nuclear last postseason. Playoff Vladdy was hitting like 430 with like a homer every third at bat. It was incredibly fun to watch as well. Their whole run was fun to watch.
He
So
was just so locked in. Like
it was
you could
ridiculous.
see it in his eyes, man. He was I thought he had a chance to homer and like tie that thing up for the Blue Jays in the final inning of the World Series, but
Yeah, I mean, he's ridiculous. He's getting all-star votes, like no other really. He's been an all-star the past 5 years. I think the like whole like Toronto Canada dynamic helps a lot. I think they get a lot of votes because like pretty much everyone in Canada is like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for the Blue Jays guys, obviously. But yeah, he deserved it. He's been MVP vote receiver 4 of his past 5 years. We've seen what he can do. So he's gonna be there for them, and he's gonna be their MVP this year.
yeah. Okay, so for Red Sox MVP this year, I have Roman Anthony. I told you he's the X factor, and I
Yeah,
also told you he's legit. He's the real deal. Um, I think he just shines. I think the Red Sox team has a chip on their shoulder. It's like, hey, we made the playoffs last year and nobody thinks we're going to do it again. So let's go ahead and shut them up and show them. And I think Roman's going to be a catalyst for that. I think Roman learned a lot under Alex Bregman last year. Um, I wish there was a little bit more veteran presence here in the Red Sox dugout, but I think he learned enough last year to kind of be the leader on this team. And like, hey, look, we've seen second year Boston athletes do well in their second year or so.
yeah,
Um, could he repeat Drake May's football year and have a successful run and then lead the team? But he's the X factor. He's the MVP for me. Um, but you also went another way, and I can see why you went that way.
yeah. No, I think he could be the MVP for that team. I don't know if he's quite there yet, but I do agree. Like he's learned a lot. He's developed a lot. Um, and he has all the skills necessary. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go to my pick now. Garrett Crochet, by far the MVP for them last year. Very close to a Cy Young winner. If Scooble didn't exist for whatever reason. Um, just lights out like ace. Like when he was throwing, you knew you were gonna win the game essentially.
Yeah.
Almost got to 20 wins last year, not quite, but he's also a 6 WAR pitcher, which rare. Um, just doing it all. I think one of the craziest things is like how consistent he is, day in, day out. Also, his strikeout numbers are very good. His strikeout to walk ratio for the past 2 years has been 5.5 and 6.3. So he's not walking guys and he's striking a lot of guys out. Led the league in strikeouts last year as well. So
Oh
there's
yeah. I
not much
mean,
more you can say about him.
he's dominant. I don't know. I just like just watched him last year. It was that exact feeling. It's like finally we have somebody that like when
Yeah,
they get on the mound, we have a good chance of winning, and that was all I could ask for the Red Sox, and they got their guy last year.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. There's
so
only a
yeah, I
handful of pitchers in the MLB that are like when they're on the mound, you're like, all right, they're probably gonna win this game. Like, be surprised if they didn't.
yeah.
And he's one of them. So,
Orioles, I had Gunnar Henderson as my MVP.
whoa,
Was
whoa, oh, your horses. We skipped over the Yankees. It's Aaron Judge. Spoiler
oh
alert.
damn, my bad.
No,
Yep,
that's all. That's all we needed to say is Aaron Judge. Now we can
yeah.
go to the Orioles.
And Andrew's MVP is also Aaron Judge.
Yes, yes. For
I don't think
obvious reasons.
anybody, yeah, I don't think anybody's shocked by that.
No, he's the
Um,
MVP of the league. Yeah.
But Gunnar Henderson, I have for the Orioles. Um, had a great year last year when he was playing. Had an injury last year that held him off the field until like what was it? Almost All-Star break essentially right before then.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit before that, but a couple months he was struggling.
Yeah. So I think he comes back. I think he has a healthy spring training, a healthy offseason. Um, and I think that 1-2 punch of Pete Alonso, Gunnar Henderson's gonna win a lot of games.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like there's some protection now in the middle of that order. Um, Especially with Taylor Ward as well. So you kind of have like a middle of the order there that's scary to a lot of pitchers. Um,
Yeah,
he's not
definitely.
just like that one guy. Not that he really was, but um, he was an MVP candidate a couple years ago. So I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if he does it again this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost said Gunner as well. Um, I went with Pete Alonso simply because I think the impact that he's going to make coming in this year, like just being able to slot him in, similar to what I said for Bregman on last episode. Just like it will shift the clubhouse in a very good and very successful direction. Having the power threat in the lineup, like we talked about with Suarez last episode as well, like there's a lot of dudes that can hit home runs on this Orioles team. There's a lot of young guys, but there's not just like Polar Pete. He's gonna go hit home runs. He's probably gonna hit 40. If he doesn't, we'd be shocked. Like they don't have a guy like that. So being able to put him in to do that is going to be huge for them. I mean, that is crazy. 712 RBIs in 7 years for Pete Alonso. He just gets it done, man.
Yeah,
That's impressive. I like it. I like to see
yeah,
it.
and it was time for him to have a new home too.
Yeah,
Um, I think just the Mets didn't want him as much as he wanted the Mets. Um,
yeah,
and yeah, it was a sad decision for him probably, but he was like, look, the Orioles are going to offer me this contract, and I'm going to take it. Like I said, I
yeah,
wanted him. Like he's a game changer, literally. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes out and has the best year of his career.
yeah. Man, the Mets will be a fun conversation next episode. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah. All right, Rays MVP. I have
Tampa
Junior
Bay.
Caminero. We both have Junior Caminero. Um,
Yeah, I
Absolute
mean,
stud.
he's a dog. He's yeah. One of those young guys that you just want to watch more and more of because like you can tell they're going to be the face of the league in a few years.
Yeah. Uh, Rays top prospect shortstops. You just kind of hope that he doesn't get into any legal trouble, but I think if he doesn't, he'll be well on his way to being an all-star and MVP candidate, really.
Yeah, they. Ooh, yeah, no. I mean, you got MVP votes last year, so
Insane. Once again, I think he's younger than us too. So this is just today's just figuring out
yeah.
that
The fact that
insane players in the MLB are younger than us.
he's 21 is a little bit messed up, but you know, he's a dog. He's going to continue to be a dog. He had 45 home runs last year. Um, we'll see if he can do it again, man.
Born in 2003, man. This is
That's what it is.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, no. It's a sobering feeling to realize that we're at the age where most of the new players in professional sports are going to be younger than us.
Yeah.
That's just the way that it is. Yeah,
Hey, man,
dude.
we have a podcast though, so
Yeah. Woo!
heading on to most improved player. For the Toronto Blue Jays, I have Louis Varland, who had a 2.99 ERA last year. Um,
Louis.
I think he's going to be kind of like the cornerstone of this bullpen. Um, and I think even though 3 ERA is good, um, I think he becomes like all-star level. Could win reliever of the year. Just his stuff is that nasty. I think he just has to learn when to throw his stuff and kind of learn how to become a pitcher. But I think he does that this year. And I think he's the most improved player.
Yeah, yeah. I like that.
I really like your pick here.
Yeah, I'm going with Addison Barger.
Great pick by
Um,
you.
Great pick by me. We saw some awesome flashes in the postseason and even during the regular season. Um, but I think something clicked in the postseason. Um, and we just kind of realized like, whoa, this guy could be like really good. Um, he put up like okay numbers during the regular season, above average hitting, 105 OPS plus. Um, Nothing like too crazy, nothing jumping off the page like, dang, this is crazy, this is good. I think he needs to decrease some of his strikeout numbers, but I mean, the way that he swings, it makes sense because he swings really hard. He hits the ball really hard. I think if he gets a little bit more consistent, a little bit more contact oriented, gets that batting average up, he will be very good.
He's on
The
fantasy watch for sure.
Yeah, the potential is there. If he takes that step up, he could very well be most improved this year for them.
Yeah. For the Red Sox, I have Marcelo Meyer. I think he's gonna get a full year in, regardless of like he has really nobody blocking him. So I think he's gonna have a full year. You can either throw him at second or throw him at third, and I think that's what they're gonna do. You could also throw him at short depending on how Trevor Story's doing. Um, his glove is just like immaculate. It wouldn't surprise me if he won a platinum glove
Mm,
at some point in his career. Um, he's somebody that like when he's at the hot corner, you feel confident that they've been locked down. Offensively, kind of struggled with like out of the zone. Uh, Pitches down and out of the zone. You kind of saw he struggled with, but that's just a young player, and I think just like being in this league for a full year is really going to help him with that. Called up really for the first time this year.
yeah,
I don't know if he's not rookie of the year eligible, but um, just a fun player to watch. Um, and I think he grows, and I think he can be a key piece of this Red Sox lineup. He needs to kind of I want to see him in that 15 to 20 homer range. Um, and I want to see the OPS at least 750 for me.
I like it. I like it a lot. Um, yeah, I mean, when you saw my pick, you were a little bit like, he's already like pretty good. But I think he's got more in the tank. For my most improved player pick, I chose Brian Bello. Bayo. Um, no, still young, still very good. Um, we've seen some flashes. He's been kind of around 3.5, 4, low fours, high threes ERA for the most part. But I think he could take that step up. His walk numbers are not amazing. If he can kind of hone in his control and get his strikeouts up, there's a lot of
Strikeout's got
potential
to go
there.
up 100%.
Yeah. A lot of when I see like some of the better pitchers, we see them around like 5 for their strikeout to walk ratio, and his is only 2. So the control's just not really been there. But at the same time, he still has been fairly successful. I would say last season he improved a bunch, got the ERA down, but I think he can go further down. So I want to see him take a step up and be
Yeah,
the most
he gets
improved player.
flustered really, really easily. Like when there's men on base, and like he'll be flying through 3 or 4 innings, and then he gets guys on base, and he kind of like
Yeah,
loses control there.
yeah,
But I
very
think that's
emotional
just like,
pitcher.
yeah, that's something that kind of comes with like years in the league and
Yeah,
understanding how to handle those situations. So I think he does uh take a step up this coming year. And I mean, if he can improve from last year, that Red Sox rotation is
very good, dangerous.
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah,
Once again, a rotation you don't want to face in the postseason.
no,
Which I think the Red Sox focused on building this offseason. So um I completely agree with you on Brian Bayo.
yeah,
Okay, for the New York Yankees, I have Ben Rice as the most improved player. He had a great year last year, but um, he got very, very unlucky. He was lining out a lot of the time and kind of bouncing around from position to position. I think they stick with him either at first or catcher, but I want him to stick with one position because I think that really helps a young guy. But he hits the ball harder than a lot of guys. great play discipline. Um, I think he takes a step up and um, just continues to be um, good in the middle of that order.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, Jesus.
I got, I got, I got Anthony Volpe here. I don't need or want to say that much about Anthony Volpe. I will say that he has the potential to be a solid ball player. He is a decent ball player right now, but he needs to take a step up. To be honest, on both sides of the ball. I mean, we've all seen the memes. We've seen the errors. Some of the lowlights are pretty low, but some of the highlights are pretty high. So he really needs to bring a lot more consistency. His OPS plus has been low 80s all 3 years of his career. So I mean, if he wants to fit in on this team that really mashes the ball around, he's got to take a step up hitting wise. He doesn't need to be a home run hitter. I kind of feel like he tries a little bit too hard to hit home runs because he can, but at the same time, like you've got Judge, you've got Stanton, you need contact hitters on that roster. Um,
Yeah, and I wonder if part of like his struggles have been, uh, he was called up. He was compared to like this is our Derek Jeter, man. Like this is it.
yeah,
Uh,
high expectations.
grew up loving Derek Jeter, and then he kind of like has to follow that up.
Yeah,
He just cannot hold off on the outside slider. Like that's what I noticed. Like that's how you get him out. You throw an outside slider. Um, that's a scouting report on him. So he has to work on that. He has to work on his plate discipline. But also just like in the zone contact. He misses a lot of balls that are like right there. Um, but what is his third full year? I think he'll take a step up and um, most improved on the Yankees. I can definitely see it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of room for improvement, to be honest, but I I think he has the capacity for it for sure.
Yeah. Shane Baz, I have as my Orioles most improved player. Had like a mid four ERA last year. I think he's not the ace of this rotation. He's not really an ace of this rotation, but I think um, if anybody's going to be that guy in the rotation, I think it's Shane Baz. I think it changes scenery. Um, Baltimore's a little less of a hitter-friendly ballpark than Tampa was, so I wonder if that impacts him as well. And I think he has such good stuff um, that it's only a matter of time before he breaks out.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that pick. Um, another another tough one for me. I have written on the sheet. My most improved player is Adley, in all caps. Step it up, bro, please. I mean, the potential that we've seen from Adley is like he could be one of the best catchers we've ever seen. But it just hasn't been there recently. Last year he struggled a lot. Um,
Oh,
but
220. Wow.
yeah, batting his weight, no, I don't believe so. How much does he weigh? 230. Yes, exactly. My point. Um, but at the same time, that was his first season below a 100 OPS plus. Um, first season below 250 batting.
He only played 90 games too.
Yeah, it just wasn't there. It was hard as somebody who really wants Adley to be successful. Um, I think he would be one of the most fun players to watch if he like lived up to what I think he can be as a baseball player. I think the sky's the limit for him. It wasn't there last year. I think he needs to at least take a step up to what we have seen. Maybe not like perfect world Adley Rutschman potential, but if he at least takes a step up to what we've seen in years prior, his first 2 3 seasons, he will be very much improved from the year before, and I think that's why I picked him as my most improved. I just wanted to see him take a step up.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Last but certainly not least, for the Rays' most improved player, I have Griffin Jacks. Um, there's really no rhyme or reason behind it. I just think he's once again kind of like that Shane Baz where he has such good stuff that it seems like it's only a matter of time before he breaks out. Yeah, kind of like he had a good first half, I believe, with the Twins, and then he kind of fell off the second half. But I think um, like has reliever of the year potential, really. Um, just that good of stuff. So not gonna go too much further into it, but I think Griffin Jax is my guy there.
Have a good
Yeah.
2 for 2 on division episodes and me leaving Zoom via death. Yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say about
Buddy, I'm
Chandler.
sorry I
I think
laughed.
he
Okay, I
has so
wasn't
much
laughing at you.
potential.
Yeah. Well, that just about wraps it up for the AL East, but of course we got to finish with Immaculate Grid. We're coming off a 9 for 9. Um, so I think we're gonna run it back again if you're cool with that. That's still 9 for 9. Oh, did we lose him
Yeah,
again? There's no
we
way.
got it.
Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Hold on, let me get this back to so they can see us. Here we go. All right, Rudy, you ready for
Welcome to
this?
the
I'm almost done. I'm sorry. All right, we got Houston, Boston. Uh, First thing that comes to mind is JD Martinez. He started with the Astros,
day.
but I want to come up Christian Vasquez, of course, as well. I don't know how many people know that he was traded. No, okay. I don't know how many people know that he was traded to the Red Sox or traded to Houston. So I don't know if that's more worth it than JD Martinez, but what do you think?
I
Oh
think that's a good
no,
good ball. What's happening then? Stop.
I thought we lost you again.
I think it's a good pull. I like it.
All right, is that an 8%? 8%. Blue Jays, Red Sox. I have Reese McGuire.
I love Reese McGuire. Please put Reese McGuire on the grid.
Mm.
He's the GOAT.
2%. All
In
right, so we're at 10 so far. We're gonna try to beat
a
what
Cubs
was
series.
48 or 43.
I think we got 43 last time.
All right, so we're gonna try to beat that. 100 run
Um,
season had to have
ooh,
happened with the Red Sox. I don't know if Adrian Beltre did it the year that he was with the Red Sox.
um, hmm.
Jacoby Ellsbury, Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia might have cross played 100 times.
I feel like Pedroia for sure would have. He might be a lot of percentage points though. Because Pedroia was contact guy, top of the
You can
lineup.
go like
So,
Yastrzemski or Jim Rice, maybe. Jim
mm,
Rice had to have, right?
maybe.
Red Sox Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Do you like Jim Rice here?
yeah. I like Jim Rice here. Definitely better than Pedroia. I think Pedroia might be the number one answer. Sweet.
Nice.
Okay, good
I'm
pull.
happy with that. All right, Houston 10-win season, which isn't a whole lot when you think about it.
Yeah, 10 win, you can get a little bit sneaky, which
I
I
wonder
enjoy.
if Billy Wagner has was credited with 10 wins.
Wagner's. Um,
I don't think so.
who's like a four starter for them when they were really good. I think Greinke got 10 wins with the Astros.
I would assume so.
I kind of like Greinke
Oh,
there.
Jake Odorizzi.
Odo was.
Oh,
No
what?
way. Get out of here. Do Grinky. Go Grinky.
That's not how you spell Granky. God damn.
EI.
Oh, it's Zack. 2%?
2%.
What? Oh man, this hurts. 10-win season, Orioles.
Reals. That's the Blue Jays. I like Yusei Kikuchi. He had a good season before he got traded.
Who?
Yusei Kikuchi. He's on the
How do you,
Angels now.
how do you spell that?
Uh, Yusei.
Wait, what? Dude.
Yusei. Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh,
Bang.
dude, that's
That's
what
my
made it. Do we need to see how many wins Jake Odorizzi had
that's my goat.
after this? All right, 100 run season, 10 win. I
What?
mean, obviously you got you got
It's
Babe, you got Shohei.
that's they really put us in it. Wait, let's save that one for last because that'll be the highest
Yeah,
points
yeah,
wise.
yeah.
Um,
100 run season.
recap
I
Brewers. I mean, Braun. You think Ricky Weeks got there?
don't think so.
Really? He was a dog for a couple seasons.
Corey Hart, I like.
I think Ricky Weeks got there.
You know, we don't have anything to lose. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he was a
Turn
dog.
me
You're
up.
right.
Yeah, he's got that dog in him.
All right. I have
Jays.
oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Vogelback.
Overbach. Bogey. Yeah.
All right, now we have Brewers Astros. Why do I feel like no, Jackie Bradley Jr. didn't play for the I don't know why I thought that. Oh, wait a minute. So do we want to go because we only have one guest left?
I would say Brewers Astros because I there might only be two answers. I'm sure there's more, but there might only be
All right, let's
like
see.
might just be Babe Ruth and Shohei
Yeah.
for the other one. So that's gonna be like 50 points regardless. Brewers Astros. There's definitely been wasn't there I feel like a pitcher went between those two teams like within the past 3 years?
Oh, Josh Hader.
Yes. Yes. I knew it was like one of their better pitchers. That's also gonna be really high though. But
Wow, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Or I
Wait, all
wonder
right.
if like I wonder
Do
if you lose a certain amount of points. Oh, you want
put
to do keep guessing?
yeah, do keep guessing, just put Babe Ruth and plug. And then I want to see the summary.
51%, yeah.
What?
There's
11?
11? Huh?
Dude, how did I not know about
Oh,
Tip
cool,
O'Neill?
cool Papa Bell, man.
Dude, we do not know ball. What you know
How do you
about
not
Tip
how,
O'Neill?
how do you not know Elmer Glue?
Man. Oh
That's
man.
insane, dude.
Um,
I wonder how many cool Papa Bell got.
so Jake Odorizzi had multiple 10-win seasons, but none of them were with the Astros. He had six for the Astros in 21 and four in 22.
Dude, there were just so many guys, man.
Yeah. We tried to get a little,
Lance
we tried to
McCullers
get a
would have been a
little,
good pick.
yeah, tried to get a little cute, but it
Wade
happens.
Miller. Roger
What
Clemens,
you gonna
really?
do? Makes sense.
All right. Well, this one hurts. Wait, what the heck? Oh wait, no, yeah, we
But
we
yeah,
had Zach Greinke. Well, that's gonna wrap it up today. Uh, oh wow, okay, he just decided to quit on us already. Well, I guess I'm gonna sign us off. Oh, here we go. We're back a little bit. Rudy, what's going on? I'm gonna sign us off. We're in the showers. Peace out, guys. Appreciate you watching. Peace.